building stuff, it should be the shelter, plus I know how to make a toilet.
You want the machete?
Well, no, first I'll just explain it to you, and then we'll all know we'll all be on the same page. We'll all have the blueprint.
Want them with Billy said that he can chop things down and make a hut and make a toilet, and I was really fired up, you know? I mean, I didn't want to judge him on his appearance. I mean, he's out of shape.
It was kind of obvious to me just from the way Billy cut the bamboo that he didn't really know exactly what he was doing.
See, look, boom, perfect.
All right.
I had to kind of take over and build the shelter. I'm kind of trying to guide things without trying to step into a position of being a leader because I do not want that to happen.
You guys want some coconuts? Yeah. Oh, you want to climb it?
Try that.
Oh my God.
When Ozzy went up the tree, it was a straight picture right out of the Jungle Book. All I thought was Mowgli going up the tree. What's up? Okay, go ahead. Good. I mean, he may not be very big, but he's an athlete, and he's somebody who'd be pretty good at this game.
Tell me your name.
Jessica, but my friends call me Flicka.
Flicka. My friend Flicka. That's easy.
My friend Flicka. I've never seen that flick.
No! Chicken in here, guys, come around here.
Wait.
Okay. Surround this chicken. There's a chicken right here. Okay, wait, don't skip.
Did you get him?
No, we moved too fast.
I went to pick up the corn and they ran out. I can't even believe it. Oh!
1 second mistake cost us the chickens. The woods ate the chickens, they're in there, and now I hear them, I scream at them. So I'm not happy right now with Flicka. I can forgive her, right? But I don't have to forgive her because she screwed up my chicken.
Billy, are you surprised to hear that trust is an issue?
I understand that a game is being played, but I fell into a classic trap, and now I'm on the chopping block.
No. I hate the way he's trying to sound like he's a victim right now.
I was a player. I'm not saying I'm a victim.
And you know how to say the greatest things and make yourself look so damn good.
I'm clawing and scratching or whatever. Yeah, I'm playing the game. That's my dream.
But part of the game is trying to involve yourself. That way people find. That way people find you as valuable.
You'll get your turn.
That way people find you as valuable.
I'm still talking here. You'll get your turn.
Obviously, you're not valuable.
You're Mr. Bully. You'll get your turn.
I'm whatever you want.
I don't give a crap's ass. So like I was saying, I'm playing the game. That's what I came here to do. My prize isn't even the $1 million. My prize was that I fell in love in this game. Love at first sight. Her name is Candace. And in between...
Candace from Roro Tribe.
Yeah, after the last challenge, we sort of mouthed the words I love you to one another, and so that was my prize, and my prize was her.
I've never heard anything that surprised me more than what you just said. And I want to be respectful because I don't know what happened, but what would she base feeling the same way you feel on?
I think it's just, you know, love at first sight. I think it's just a rapport thing.
So you're absolutely sincere right now?
I'm dead serious.
Ozzy, have you noticed anything between Candace and Billy?
Man, I haven't noticed anything, but I mean, I'm not looking for it, and it's new to me as it is you.
I gotta ask you something, okay? Like, please don't be offended, okay? So Billy, when he left, and I'm just curious, Billy, when he left, he said that you guys had like love at first sight. And love at first sight? Yes, and my jaw just dropped, and I was like, that's Billy? That is the weirdest thing I ever heard, so Billy I just gotta ask you. I mean, what did he mean by that? So he said, before we left the last challenge, we mouthed the words, I love you, to each other. No, he said...
Did you guys say something? So, like, say good luck? Or
Let her answer.
No, he said at the challenge or whatever, at the very end, he just looked over to me and Parvati, and he was like, I'm dead. And I was just like, I'm sorry, that really sucks or whatever. I was like, we love you. Like our team, you know? I didn't mean it like that.
He took it like you guys had a love connection at first sight. And he said that was his $1 million to get to be with you. Or like, you know you. You know what I mean? Like get to be in the same team with you.
That was just...
You let him on, Candace.
No, I didn't.
You let him on.
Oh, please.
When we came back from Tribal, there was a lot of tension, like I knew there would be. And I knew that Christina was offended by what had happened during Tribal Council. It wasn't intended. It didn't mean to come out. But Adam responded, and unfortunately, she got her feelings hurt.
You know what's funny is for the past few days, You guys have been kind of rude, and I've noticed it. Like when it comes to passing things, you snapped at me twice.
I said you were annoying today.
No, you didn't say
And then
that.
I left it alone.
You never said that. When did you say that?
When you say, talking about passing things, you're like, give me that, give me that. I mean, it just gets,
No, I
it's
said play.
nerve-wracking
I always say
stuff.
play, please. I always say
No,
please.
you don't. No, you don't.
I've heard Adam snap at Christina, calling her annoying, and I thought that was kind of a little bit of a low blow. She's used to being in control. She's not used to people telling her what to do, and it's really showing.
It's your personality.
But you could have said something to me.
Should we say that we don't?
No,
We personalities.
accept you the way you
Yeah.
are. No, but you could have said something if it was bothering you.
can't change you, Christina.
It's not like
changing
you're
me.
sitting around not doing anything, and we want you to change that.
You said I annoyed you.
There's not. It's just the way. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Can hardly get up on the platform. Ozzy back with the first key. Yule heads out for I-2. Rebecca finally up on the platform. Yule swimming out for I-2. Rebecca's got to find the key. Rebecca's heading back without a key. Yule at the platform for I-2. Rebecca really struggling in the water. Yule has the second key for I-2. Yule gaining on Rebecca. He's about to lap her.
Brad, why aren't you swimming?
Because I'm better at puzzles.
You think we could merge now at 12?
We're gonna merge soon.
Well, even if we go into the merge now, we're still strong.
Yeah, we're tied up. It's good.
There's nothing to worry about. We're 6-6.
It's like every man for himself.
Did you just hear that comment about it's everyone for himself?
Well, he's digging a hole.
I have to play Brad right now. He has done questionable things. You know, he's Slim Shady right now. Straight up.
That infuriates me that he said that. It's not an individual game yet.
Play for our team. We don't need him after the merge anyway.
No. You need everyone that you can trust in the merge.
I lost my trust with him, and it sucks because I like the guy a lot. There's still team. There's no I in that team right now for him, and so I gotta make him think, yeah, dog, got your back, homie. Yeah, we tight. Sucker.
My initial thought was, wow, that is one gutsy girl. I mean, here she has 4 people now vying against her.
Jenny, is there a part of you thinking, well, you know what? That's okay. They're at the bottom of the totem pole. They need to know that.
Even though they're on the bottom of the totem pole, we have an advantage compared to the I-2, and if we merge, we're just gonna pick them off like zits. I've been hanging around Nate too long.
Before we get to today's reward challenge, we're gonna do something a little different. I'm offering each of you the opportunity to mutiny and join the other tribe.
Man. Oh my God.
You have 10 seconds to decide whether or not you want to change things up and maybe change your fate in this game. If you want to move, step off your mat and join the other tribe. Clock is ticking. 5, 4, 3, 2. Candace is mutiny. 1. Jonathan mutinies at the last second. That is it. Jonathan, Candace, you are I-2 no more. Join Rarotonga. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Candace, you're now a member of Raro. Jonathan, member of Raro. I know. So, I-2, you just had 2 members of your tribe mutiny. Yule, you don't look happy.
No, I'm stunned. I thought we had a pretty good game plan, and I'm very surprised.
Ozzy, what's your reaction?
It doesn't really surprise me. They don't have the backbone to stick with their tribe, and that's fine. I'm sure that they're going to get their fate sooner or later.
I was incredibly grateful for the Islanders reaching out and being such wonderful hosts. It was fun. I gotta say, probably the first time since I've been here where I really felt really carefree and just enjoyed myself.
a very complex, very, very intellectual guy. To see him come out of his shell was amazing. Man, that guy can dance. I don't know he had it in him. You know, at this point in the game, we've gone from being separated into all of our same ethnicities. Now we're all able to come together and experience a totally new culture. And we carry a piece of their spirit with us into the next challenge. Raro doesn't know what's coming.
Now it's time to get to the bottle. Parvati, before you open it, was there a consensus as to what the note inside might say?
The consensus is it's a merge, am I right, guys? But we don't know. We're hoping it's just gonna roll out a whole buffet for us by open coffee,
ice cream,
champagne.
Let's find out. Parvati. I want you to open the note and read it out loud.
You've just voted out one member of your tribe. You will now vote out another. That's not fun.
Definitely not a merge.
Not a merge and not very cool.
So Nate, not only are you not merging tonight, you're voting out another tribe member right now.
This is whack Arnold's, man. And now I'm thinking if we had this win today, they would have been down to 2. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, spilt milk.
There is no sign of a merge. It could be tomorrow, it could never come.
So let's just talk strategy, man.
Okay.
Going forward, like, does it make sense under any scenario for us to work together again?
At this point, I could not entertain what you're talking about at all. I do not believe that Ozzy would trust me. I'm not sure why you would trust me.
Jonathan deserted us. We had an alliance going, and he turned his back on the alliance and, you know, basically left us for dead. But at the same time, like, you know, I don't really have an option here. I got to figure out something that's going to work, and this might work.
Let's say I did what you're proposing, okay, which I'm actually not entertaining, but I'll play the scenario. Sure. I don't believe you can get to the Final Four unless you're aligned with the person with the idol. Because let's say you have the idol, okay? And we vote for you. 3 of you vote for me, okay? Boom, I'm out, right? So I would have to align with you because otherwise I'm gonna get my ass booted out before the Final Four. If I flip again, the Roro people are gonna go mental. Mental. Right now, they trust that there's no way that the I2 people would trust me or that I would ever go back to them.
Hypothetically, say I have the idol. How would I know that if I were to tell you that I have the idol, you wouldn't just turn around and tell the rest of your tribe?
Hypothetically, we would have to learn to trust each other again. I mean, what am I gonna say? I promise? Okay, I promise. And what's that worth to you? You know what I mean? I'd have to think long and hard about my reaction if you even implied that you could show me the idol. And if you don't have it, unfortunately, right now, I have the position where I can say you're just gonna have to sit and let me figure out what I want to do.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Continued.
All right.
Good. Even if nothing comes of this, as a
always a good
fascinating
discussion.
All right.
If Yule has the idol, I have to consider flipping. I made a very impetuous move once. It worked out in my favor. I have the numbers. But if I was with the guy who had the idol all along, and I have to flip back, that's a fantastic twist.
That's only beginning.
Where are you feeling it, Jonathan?
My feet a little bit. My feet are a lot bigger, so a little bit of rope is just harder, I guess. I don't know.
I think Jonathan has a point, though.
What's that?
Well, basically, the surface area supporting all of us is about the same, even if your feet are a little bit bigger or not. But, you know, your mass goes up at a faster rate than surface area. It's kind of like why elephants can't run up trees.
Just what I was thinking.
Clearly.
I'm never going to get a date again.
Smart equals sexy.
Ozzy, the remaining man. 3 women joining him. Poverty starting to slip. Rain starting to come in. Becky slides down. Poverty now on her last foothold. Poverty, sixth person out of this challenge. We are down to 3. Ozzy, Becky, Candace. Right here, Candace. That's the piece of jewelry you want.
It's pretty.
Becky, look good around your neck. Ozzy, it's unisex. Guys or girls.
I like it.
Oh.
Becky.
Becky's feet give out suddenly. Becky's the 7th person out of the challenge. We are down to the final 2, Ozzy and Candace. Both obviously want this immunity quite a bit. Rain's starting to really pick up. Nate liking it.
It's rain, Becky, rain.
You think the rain's gonna hurry this up?
We could be out here till tomorrow morning with these two. I love you, Ozzy. Love you, Candace.
Candace makes the first move, sliding down the pole. The first move she's made in over 2 hours. Candace sliding down a little further. Candace now on the last rope foothold. Candace drops out. Ozzy wins the first individual immunity. Ozzy, come on over.
You're like an old man.
Good job.
Congratulations. You are safe at tonight's vote. One of you going home tonight. You have the afternoon to figure out who that's going to be. Grab your stuff, head on back to camp. See you at Tribal.
Nate's convinced we should get rid of Yule, and I'm fine with that. But I'm concerned about Nate just because he's acting different recently.
I got it. Oh, nice.
He's not his usual self, and he's been hanging around Ozzy a lot, and that concerns me.
What the hell's going on with him?
Nate just needs to chill out.
He's just thinking too much.
We're good. And Jonathan's good.
I don't know, this game's crazy.
Yeah.
Bananas. Makes you think all the time. Bananas.
Becky, do you see any bonds? People that are closer, maybe, than you'd like them to be?
I definitely felt bonds between those two, and they're very close, just body language. So when we came over here, we sort of saw that.
The closest bond out here is those two.
Oh my God, Becky, you and Yule, y'all, come on, you tripping.
But it was different. I don't lie on his lap, and like it's just different bond, different body language.
Poverty. What's going on between Adam and Candace?
They love each other. They want to make babies. They snuggle next to each other in the shelter. I got booted out of my spot.
You told me you left because he wasn't snuggly. He wasn't paying enough attention.
There's two sides of me. I mean, they can both snuggle up with me if they like, you know.
Jonathan, does it concern you a little bit to see two people pairing up in a way that's different than you and Ozzy might become friends?
Certainly different than me and Ozzy.
Let's keep this thing going. I'm hungry.
Next item. This will give you power in this game. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
100, 200,
400.
400 to Jonathan.
500.
Candace bids everything she has.
Becky, I'll lend you money.
600.
Becky, out of nowhere, borrowing money. She's at 600.
Why do you need that, Becky? I'll have the numbers.
Candace now looking to Adam for a loan.
620.
620 to Candace.
640.
640. Going once, going twice. Adam and Candace shake their heads. They don't want any more. Sold to Becky. $640.
That's 640.
It's all there?
Yes.
Open the note and read it here.
You must send one person to Exile Island immediately and take the rest of their money for yourself.
Oh, yeah! Who's it going to be, Becky? Who's going to Exile Island, leaving right now? The rest of their money goes to you.
They both have 500.
Candace.
For the 4th time, Candace going to Exile Island. What are you thinking right now, Candace?
It's just some food.
Now it is day 29. There is still the idea of the hidden immunity idol out on Exile.
I think I know where it is.
I can end the suspense. I have it.
You have the idol.
I have the idol.
Did you bring it with you?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
You want to show it to us now?
Sure.
If you want everybody to know, we might as well just make sure.
Wow. Is it right here? It's a compass on a necklace.
Looks authentic.
Yul, why did you want everyone to know something that's so valuable?
I wanted to play it at a critical moment in the game. That opportunity came up when we were down in the merge. We came with lower numbers, 4-5. We had to make someone switch. So at that point, I felt like this is the right moment. If I play this right, it could change the entire ending of this whole adventure. And fortunately, it did.
All right, Candace, you've given your money to Becky. Follow the path, boat will pick you up. You will return in time for the next immunity challenge. Ready for your next item?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something else a little unusual. A never-ending ice cream maker.
Oh!
Oh my God.
For as long as we are at the challenge, you can eat ice cream.
400.
400. Jonathan, every penny he's got.
420.
420, the magic number. Going once, twice. Sold to Dolphin Boy.
Don't waste time. Don't be funny. Eat. Eat. Yeah, don't mess around.
What do you guys think we should do about the food?
I think we should do something.
Are you hiding it?
All I know is I can't keep feeding Adam and Parvati and have them win.
You don't think it's fair in the sense to feed people like your enemies?
It's like digging our own grave.
No, I understand.
Yeah, maybe we should just hide the food for a couple days. Ozzy catches pretty much most of our food, and Adam and Parvati keep on winning these challenges. So I think at this point we've tentatively decided to keep on catching food, but maybe hide some of it from Adam and Parvati.
Hell, it's Isaac cooking us. Where do you think we should put them?
I think we should just throw them in the woods.
Put them right there. Had all that, like, just shoot it. We gotta start moving. We're gonna get hit soon.
Right there. Now is a key pivotal moment, and I don't want to feed people that beat me. So for Adam, Parvati, and Jonathan, no more coconuts. They can go get their own.
How was it?
Parvati.
Hi guys, how are you?
Tell us all about it.
This is a survival game, so the issue is just trying to have an upper edge in the game and not feeding someone so they can beat you. And Adam is the biggest guy and he eats the most. And so the less food he eats, the more drained he gets.
Amount of time.
If you can't get your own food at this point, then maybe you shouldn't be in the game.
You guys eat anything today?
I thought he tried to go up, but it was
rough, huh?
really bad.
We had extra food.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. You're like,
I'm not done yet.
That's really good.
The original plan for Ozzy and myself and also Yul was to sort of hide the coconuts, hide the food, you know, to save it for us for later. But after we saw that Adam and Parvati brought back so much food, we sort of felt bad. I think the hiding plan is sort of on the outs.
Guys, thank you, seriously.
There's a lot more meatloaf over here.
People seem more chilled out if we're just our six without Jonathan. So it's sort of nice that he's on exile right now.
Oh,
Yoel's gonna cry. I feel like it's a fairy tale, and I'm gonna pinch myself and wake up in this sandy, gross tent.
At least when we go back, there are only 4 more days.
It's kind of a big deal.
Really big deal. I mean, a lot of things can happen. You're like in the same position that for a long time I felt like I was.
I feel like you have to win.
Have to win.
Ozzy's kind of a loner, so it's hard to get to know him, but he's opened up to me a little bit.
Oh my god! There's so many different flavors. I have nothing tastes like coconut.
The more charming that I can be, the more like friendly and in that I can get with these people, especially Ozzy, the longer I'm gonna stick around.
Power outage.
Okay. All right, build a fire, Ozzy.
In the middle of dinner, raging storm, and then all of a sudden blackout. We lit candles all over the place, and it turned out to be very beautiful ambiance.
All of a sudden, this island band comes and sets up in the middle of the living room, and then these dancers come running in, and they're all like doing the native dances and singing, and it was just this huge island show. It was like way better than dinner in a movie. After everything's done, like I have a little champagne and some wine in me, and so we just took off our pajamas and hopped in the hot tub.
You guys want to see the Great Cook Island humpback whale?
I'm nervous. I just peed in my pants, and I wasn't even wearing any.
I don't know if Parvati is flirting with Ozzy only because she's hoping that there might be some strategic option there. Ozzy, to some extent, might be reciprocating. I mean, if Ozzy responds in some way, maybe somewhere down the line, something might come up.
I've got 2 naked guys in a hut.
You're naked too, aren't you?
Yeah. But the numbers are in my favor.
Yes.
At least this one.
I am looking out for myself. I mean, I've been playing this game on an individual level since I got here, and I'm playing it now more than ever. So I might play the game with Parvati while there's still the opportunity.
One of you going to be in the final 3, one of you going to the jury. Survivors ready? Begin. Either person trying to make fire. First, trying to build the structure. Sandra now pulling out the coconut husk. Becky now working with the coconut husk. Sandra, the first to try and get a spark, trying to light it. Becky now following suit. Who will get the first flame? All right, stop right where you're at. We're gonna go to matches.
All right.
Three, two, one, go. Becky and Sandra both ready to start making fire, both going for their matches. Sandra has a flame. Becky having trouble lighting her match. Sandra has a flame going, trying to keep it alive. Becky now has flame. You're gonna have to build a flame that will last long enough and burn high enough to burn through that rope. Both fires out. Sandra nurturing a little fire. Becky has a little fire going. And once again, both fires out. After 38 days out here, you should both know how to make fire. Sandra lights a match. Both women have dismantled their teepees. Gotta try something different. Becky lights a match. Sandra's flame goes out. Can she get it back?
I'm out.
And Sandra is out of matches. Becky seems to have a fire that might have some legs. Sandra can only watch. She has no way to start a fire. Becky has a good fire going. She just has to get the flame high enough to reach the rope.
Ooh.
That's gonna do it. With that, Becky joins Ozzy and Yule as the third member of the final three.